Hello, and welcome to your Friday Extra. My name is Tony Billups. I'm the program manager for the Avenue NYC program here in the Mott Haven section of the South Bronx, and I'm also the communications director for the Bronx Chamber of Commerce. Today, I'm coming to you from a business here in the neighborhood, Charlie's Bar and Kitchen. Charlie's Bar and Kitchen is located at the intersection of Bruckner Boulevard and Lincoln Avenue. Charlie's Bar and Kitchen also just celebrated their 10-year anniversary, so congratulations on that, Charlie. Now, I'm going to turn the rest of our video over to the chair of our legislative affairs, Michael Brady, for the latest in legislative news that can impact your business on a daily basis. Michael?
So on the legislative front, we have a lot going on in the New York City Council that we'd like to keep you abreast of, as well as some citywide announcements that we think will be very interesting to a lot of our stakeholders. First and foremost, outdoor dining regulations. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced a new multi-agency enforcement initiative focused on spotlighting and open and active dining sheds in the city's open dining program, while also removing abandoned sheds and providing some helpful tools to clean up blight in our blocks. So we thank Mayor Eric Adams for that, and we encourage you to visit the link in our email body to see more about that. Additionally, the Department of Consumer Affairs and Worker Protection issued an extension on time to renew certain licenses that were subject to term extensions created by the emergency executive orders associated with COVID-19. So very important information on those fronts. And then lastly, and perhaps more importantly, during the last legislative committee meeting, the committee members identified about 12 issue areas that we will be focusing on as a Chamber of Commerce over the next legislative year. They include everything from congestion pricing to overregulation by City Council to the establishment of Small Business Commission, the Metro North stations, retirement mandates from the state, to sanitation plans, to our status as a sanctuary city in New York City. All of these issues are going to be presented in our annual legislative agenda that we'll use with our city, state, and federal partners to push the Chamber's legislative agenda. And on some lighter notes, the Chamber of Commerce has an action-packed event calendar coming up. The most important of these events is our 2022 annual Gala being celebrated on September 29th at 6:30 at the Marina Del Rey. This annual event usually attracts about 600 individuals and has been coined the #1 networking event in the Bronx for this season. We'll be honoring some very special people: Joseph Kelleher, our chairman, John Colazzi, the founder of the Bronx Times Reporter and one of our co-founding vice presidents, and the New York Yankees and their late owner, George Steinbrenner, and his role as the founding vice president of the Bronx Chamber of Commerce. It is also a star-studded evening with Sal the Voice, Brenda K. Starr, Seabank Cynthia, Steve Maglio, and DJ Surge. It is an event that is not to be missed, so if you have not purchased your sponsorship or your tables or your journal ads, please do so today by visiting the Chamber in the link in our body of this email. On to other events. On August 31st, we have Strategies for Your Business with a business consultant from Chase. That's at 10 a.m. September 1st, we have the first step of starting your business from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Then on September 7th, we have Creating a Business Idea That Works with New York City Department of Small Business Services. Then we have Choosing the Right Legal Structure on September 14th from 10 a.m. to noon. We'll be teaming up with a team of lawyers so you can identify which legal structure is right for you. And then rounding it out, we have on September 15th our first networking event of the autumn season, Cigars, Scotch, and Networking at the Bronx Havana Room, a newly opened business in our borough, and that will go from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So for a full calendar of events, please visit the Chamber website at www.bronxchamber.com/events. And then lastly, and this is a request from the Legislative Affairs Committee, congestion pricing is a hot button issue on everyone's mind. Some of our fellow chambers have already issued statements, and the Bronx Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors will be issuing our own statement and plan in the near future. However, we want to hear from our members. So if you have any thoughts on congestion pricing, any ideas, please send them to communications@bronxchamber.org. That's communications@bronxchamber.org. We realize the very fine line of congestion pricing, and we want to ensure that our statement and our plan is reflective of our membership and the needs for the Bronx. So again, this is Michael Brady, the chair of the Legislative Committee for the Bronx Chamber of Commerce, wishing you a great Friday. Thanks.
Thank you, Michael. That's definitely information that will come in handy to all Bronxites. For the latest in legislative changes, or for networking or anything that's going on in the chamber, please follow us on all of our social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and also check out our full calendar of events at www.bronxchamber.org. This was your Friday Extra. Have an amazing weekend.